little bit shorter. Good evening. I am Judge Lynn Callahan. I am currently on the Summit County Common Pleas Court bench. I started taking some notes this afternoon for this speech, and I got the part about that I have been a judge for 17 years, and I said, wow, that makes me feel old, so I quit writing. I just wanted to talk to you tonight. I have been 17 years a judge, 6 now on the Common Pleas bench, and 11 before that in the Akron Municipal Court. I am Akron born and raised. My son just off to college. My 2 daughters are older, and they're back in the Akron area, and that's unique to know when your grown children come back. And I've just had my 4th grandchild, and that tells you I am committed to this community. I didn't go away. I love Akron, and I'm proud of Akron. And my background's a little bit different because I went to law school here and the University of Akron, and I didn't practice law. I had a different calling, and I wish I could tell you why. I don't have an answer. To this day, I don't have an answer. But instead of practicing law, I joined the Akron Police Department, and I spent 5 years as an Akron police officer. And I look back now, and the only answer I have is that somehow God was guiding me, because those 5 years on the street, working with people on the street, being in the homes of the people of Akron, has served me better as your judge than anything I ever could have done. Anything I ever could have learned from any book, anything I've ever learned in a seminar. And I can remember, sadly and embarrassingly, I will tell you, as a police officer, people with mental illnesses were just signal 43s, and it's very disrespectful. And I'm so happy to know now how far the police department's gone. You know, there's now mental health protocol, there's the crisis intervention team. And I'm so proud to tell you how far the courts have gone with mental health treatment. And you all know just how far mental health treatment has gone. I mean, I can talk to you as someone who has experience and who understands the positives. Baby steps. But baby steps are okay as long as they're going in the right direction. You know, we understand that there's been such progress with medications. Of course, what's the downside to that? People take medications and then all of a sudden they're feeling all right, and then what happens? Then they stop the medications. We understand, at least we see now, that people can talk about mental health and people can talk about mental illness. My goodness, there's commercials now. There's commercials about depression. There's commercials about obsessive compulsive disorder. It's wonderful. People are talking about this. People are talking about suicide. Something we need to talk about. It'll get rid of the stigma, maybe not forever, but the more we talk, the more we can help. I understand that one component of mental health sometimes is a violent component. Therein lies a big problem. And when those two meet, we still have a problem in the community. And that's an area where I wish we could step backward to the old days when I was a police officer. Because at least back then, you know, we had the old Falls View. We had that place where there was something in the middle. And sadly, budgets and budget cuts have really hurt. The mentally ill don't belong in the jail. That's not a place for treatment. We can't help them there. I know, I've heard a lot of eager candidates talking about mental health courts, and I wish, sadly, the budgets have hurt us in court the same way that I know that it has hurt everyone in the mental health field and everywhere else in this community. But as your judge, I will strive to do everything I can to assist with those positive steps, even if they're little, as long as they're always going in the right direction. I have been highly recommended by the Akron Bar Association, endorsed by a number of police departments and labor unions, and I respectfully ask for your vote this November. I have a job I love, a community I love, and I would like to stay there. So thank you very, very much for your time, and thank you for being here today. Thanks.